guys, this is JB3 and welcome back to another episode of FIFA 19 Career Mode Youth Edition featuring Morecambe FC. And in this episode, we will start the month of October. We'll try and get the offense going after having two games where we got a ton of shots and just weren't able to convert. We'll go up against Leicester City, and then we'll have a bit of time off, so hopefully we can get some training in before the Southampton game, and then see if we can turn around our fortunes, convert some of these shots into goals, and beat these keepers who have just been unstoppable in the past two games. But we need to grab some points here in the Premier League, see ourselves to the top of the table. So let's get into these games and see if we can get some points. So we'll get into this game against Leicester City. We'll make one change. It'll be Romano in for Al Daharni, who's just dealing with a little bit of fatigue. We'll get Romano in there, see if he can spark the offense here against Leicester City, and see if we can grab ourselves 3 points. And we'll get this game underway. Hazard drops it off to Douglas, back to Hazard, who lays it in, gets it back on the edge. Lecante's there to block it up, but can't win the ball. Goes back into the middle, moved over, top of the box. Good passing here from Leicester City as they build up early in this game. They'll need to try and win the ball back, or they'll get a shot off, and Awazi's there though. He'll make the save and send it out for a corner kick. Sark intercepts it, gets it off to Romano. Romano right back into Sark. Leaves it off for Miro. Miro sends it across, looking for Billy Hughes on the opposite side of the box, who settles it down, drops it in, and it's headed away. Munn, though, on the back end of it, gets the ball, has to hold up, gets it into Romano. Romano lays it there for Munn, top of the box, takes the strike, and it'll just take a deflection, goes out for a corner kick for Morecambe FC. Free kick, Leicester City will send this one into the box. Vergara heads it away. Headed back into danger though for Leicester City. Takes the shot, bar down with Awazi not even moving. But Kumi will knock it away and get it off to Sarek. Sarek will move it up here to Dupont. Gets around, gets it off to Romano. Romano out to Miro. He'll get the ball, drives, takes the long strike, knocks it away, and Sarek just couldn't get the rebound and send it back in. Munn will move it over to Sark in the midfield, who loses it temporarily, gets it on to Dupont though, quickly behind the defense, takes the strike and finds the net. An unorthodox goal, but Morecambe FC find a way to get it in, and it's Dupont making the goal. It'll be Morecambe FC headed up 1-0 here to start the second half. It was an unorthodox play. Sark tried to make the pass, loses it for a moment, gets it back though off the deflection, and finally we get a ball where they intercept it, but we get the ball right back and into a good position, and it's Dupont just putting his leg through it into the back of the net. Morecambe FC up 1-0. Romano has the ball and sends it long. Miro with an opportunity to run onto it. Needs to get Dupont in the box. Dupont's there. Goes long though, and it's over his head. Kumi though settles it down and gets it to Romano. Romano, can he find a pass here? Lays it there to Sark. Sark, top of the box, takes the strike and sends it too far over the net. Just too much power behind it. Munn gets the ball off to Sark in the midfield. Has to hold out. Goes off to Adebola. Adebola will look to get it to Lecante, who gets it on to Munn. Munn, can he get it off to Romano? He does. Can't find Dupont in the middle. Leaves it there for Munn, though, on a run, and just misses the bar. Almost able to slot it home, but just a little too wide. Munn, with a good run, comes downhill and just can't find the net. Long ball goes in over the top. Lecante can't track it down. Vergara's there to knock it away, though. Miro will get the ball and it just falls over. Durson can't win it. It'll go to Vega. Vega there with Adebola trying to make a slide tackle, gets past him. The two defenders run into each other, and Gomez, just unbelievable. That's how we're going to concede it. That's how we're going to concede it. Miro basically tripping over his own feet. Durson's taken down in the background, and it'll go right past Awazi's face. That's such a cheap goal. Unbelievable how we let that one up. And Awazi puts his hands up and just misses it. Long ball goes in. It'll be Gomez on the edge of the box. Final touch goes out. It'll be a corner kick as Adebola takes it down. Corner for Leicester City. Final touch of the game. Here it comes into the middle. Vergara can't break it up. It gets passed off. Shot goes in, and oh my lord. And right at the death, we're going to lose to Leicester City. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. That's how we're going to lose. 2 unbelievable goals. A corner kick right at the end. And then a goal that should just never have happened. It should never have happened. Where Miro just is falling over his feet, has the ball, and it goes right past Tawazi there. Well, just sometimes you can't. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. We'll get this ball rolling. O'Grady will chip it over. We'll wait for the whistle to blow. That'll be it. Morecambe FC down to Leicester City 2-1. An absolute trash game. It goes in. 8 shots for Leicester City, 6 shots for us. Pretty split game, but we really should have won. Romano with an 8.3, Sarek 8.1, Hughes 6.9, Wazi 7.2, Lacante 6.9, Vergara 7.6, Adebola 6.0, Kumi a 6.9, Durson 5.7, Munn 7.2, Magnuson 6.0, Miro 7.2, DuPont 7.5, O'Grady 5.6, and that'll do it for us here against Leicester City. So we'll move on to the game against Southampton and try and bounce back off what was an ugly, ugly loss. Should have never conceded 1 goal, let alone 2. But we'll try and get bounced back here, try and get this thing turned around, get this form going, as Morecambe FC will get on to Southampton and see if we can grab 3 points. And we'll get this game underway. Aldaharni pushes forward here, pushes forward, gets it long, gets it onto Miro. Miro looking for a cross for Billy Hughes right there, puts it off the post. Oh, with force, gives it to Sarek though. Top of the box, Munn puts it in the back of the net and we open up the game with another goal. Morecambe FC 1-0. Munn with an absolute bullet and puts it in the back of the net. Billy Hughes will celebrate with him, even though it really should have been his goal. He rattled that post so hard it bounces all the way back. Gets it to Sarek and the defense is out of position. Munn gets it past the center back just barely and finds the back of the net and puts it in for an opening goal for Morecambe FC 1-0. Adebola tries to get it long and can't. Intercepts it though, can't control it. Off to Arp, into the middle, long shot. Awazi can't bail us out. And we turn it over and let up another goal. Every time we get something going good. Adebola tried to get it cleared and tried to get it up to the midfield, and we just couldn't do it. And it goes into the back of the net for a tying goal. Right after we had a little momentum, Adebola gets it, broke it up, and couldn't get it there, and it's left all alone. And Awazi on an island can't make the save. Kumi gets it off to Vergara, who moves it right onto Munn. Swings it wide to Lacante, who's going to drive with a lot of space. And he's going to keep driving, keep running. Lays it off to DuPont, quickly onto Aldaharni. Front of the net, puts it in. Aldaharni puts it in for a goal, and Morecambe FC back on top 2-1. Lacante with a nice little drive, gets it into a good position, and Aldaharni will find the back of the net for another goal. It'll be 2-1 Morecambe FC. Haven't had a lot of offensive chances, but the ones we have had are good. DuPont finds a nice little pass and leaves it right for Aldaharni. I want to see that pass again. DuPont, becoming a great player, not only scoring, but gets a good pass right onto Aldaharni. Might have taken a deflection off Sarek, or maybe the defenders, I'm not sure there. Maybe, nope, Sarek gets out of it. It does take a deflection off the defender and finds the back of the net, so a little help for Morecambe FC, and we're up 2-1. It goes into Arp, dribbles up, a lot of pressure from Southampton here. Lacante can't break it up and win the ball. Munn's there, and Adebola fights back and blocks it for a corner kick. Good defense from Adebola to get in the way of that shot and sends it away. Final build-up here for Southampton as they pass back and forth, get it to the top of the box. Adebola gets in the way of it and breaks it up. And it'll be Awazi controlling it here. He'll hold on to it, and that will be the final touch of the first half. It's Southampton putting on a lot of pressure as they get men forward. But we go into halftime up 2-1. Munn lays it out wide for Kumi, who runs onto it, pushing forward. He'll get it up into Sarek. Sarek off to Aldaharni. Tries to drive. Can he find a pass here? No. He has to hold up, gets it to DuPont, lays it to Sark, strike on! And DuPont with another great pass leads to another goal, and it's Sark putting it in the back of the net this time. 3-1 Morecambe FC as we find the net again here early in the second half. A nice little pass from Aldaharni, lays it to DuPont. He gets it right at the top, right in front of the defense, just taps it enough to lay it to Sark, who gets behind the defense and puts it on and beats the keeper. And it's Morecambe FC taking the lead 3-1. Out wide for Southampton, LeConte blocks the first opportunity. It goes right back to him, and Adebola fights back and sends out another blocked cross. And another one goes out for a corner for Southampton. Cero throws it in and gets it to Munn. Munn pushes forward and gets it to Burns. Burns looking for a pass. Shoots to Billy Hughes. Billy Hughes in, takes the shot. Loose ball, Lucero picks up the loose ball and puts it in. And it's 4-1 Morecambe FC on another goal. And Lucero puts it home this time for the goal. And Billy Hughes robbed again of another goal. He rattled the sidebar to start the game, and this one he gets the shot, but it gets temporarily blocked and falls right to Lucero, right on the front of the box, and he puts it in. And it'll be Morecambe FC 4-1. Turned over on the throw in. It'll go short, goes in. Munn can't get there. Awazi's there and comes out, makes the save, breaks it up, and it goes out for a corner. Corner to end the game. It'll be a high one right into the middle, and Awazi's just going to make the grab, and that will do it for us. Morecambe FC under pressure from Southampton, hold tight and get the 4-1 victory. We finally get that offense really cruising here. We get a bunch of goals and we finally break through. 8 shots, 5 on target, 11 shots, only 4 on target, but they hold a ton of possession, almost 60%. DuPont with a 9.3, Sarek a 9.1, Aldaharni 8.7, Awazi 7.9, LeConte 8.2, Adebola 8.0, Vergara 8.1, Kumi of 7.4, Burns a 5.4, Munn 9.0, Lucero 8.0, Miro 7.8, Park 6.3, Billy Hughes 7.3, and that'll do it for us here at the Globe Arena. So we have our second month here in Japan, and it's brought back some good, decent talent. Seems like it's gonna maybe hold out. We have Shizuka, 54 to 68, 76 to 94 potential, only $275,000, so his overall can't be that high. We have Kagawa, 74 to 94, Kawakami, 70. Oh Jesus, I'm gonna butcher these. And we have another Kagawa as well. A lot of white and Spanish-looking Japanese players, but that's all right. We'll see what they can do here in the final month, though, before we bring anyone in. So, Poland has yet to produce really any players other than the goalkeeper, but he's up to $1 million evaluation, 76 to 94 potential, 57 to 73 overall already, so we'll keep an eye on him for another month. We still don't really need a goalkeeper. Austria doesn't bring back much here. We only have the one player, 75 to 94 potential, but low overall, so we'll keep an eye on him, see what we can get here in the final month. So we'll get into our youth academy, and we will clean up some space as a lot of players have really fallen off this month. It's Yao Fang down to an 87. We'll release him as well. We'll keep Exelos as we still really don't have a ton of defense here. We have Udom, who we're just holding on to, 60 overall, 89 to 94 potential. We have Mateo Luna, again 86 to 94, low overall though, which is really hurting him. Brendan Dillon has kind of fallen off, 81 to 91. But we'll keep him in, still has decent potential. We have Connor Donahue, who's a real star here from Northern Ireland, 53 overall. We have Aboleto, who's fallen off to an 89 and a low overall. We're just going to release him, free up some space. We have Dogo Mezu, still holding on, looks like he could be a good player. And then we have the man from Austria, the 6'5 center midfielder, and honestly, not surprising there, a 6'5 center mid. Really at 87 potential, we'll let go of that. We don't need that height there. We need you to be defensive. We have Colin Hennessy, 6'3 center back, 83 to 94. Looks like he could be a decent player. And then we have Dylan Barr, low overall, but decent potential at 79 to 94. We'll hold on to him, and that'll do it for us here in the Youth Academy. So we had a tough one, but we bounced back here against Leicester City, and we see ourselves into 7th position with 14 points, with a +5 goal differential. Not too bad. We're looking pretty competitive so far. You know, if we picked up that clean sheet and got the win against Leicester City, you know, we'd be sitting at 17, really seeing ourselves into a good position. But that's the way it falls for us. We'll try and get back into it next episode as we try and improve, and we'll get into some Europa League as well. But guys, that'll do it for us here. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button. It greatly helps me out and spreads it out so other people that can enjoy it as well. Make sure you drop some comments if you have any suggestions for the series. And until next time, guys, have a good one.
Oh!